Do you know the secret for your dua to be accepted? If you think you have made every effort, done everything you can so that Allah can accept your dua, but this thing is frustrating you. You think Allah is angry with you or you are not that good, right? But that's not true. So let me explain you what is wrong in this case. Listen carefully and try to think by putting it in your situation. So there's a belief we don't talk about often that if you make a heartfelt dua, if you cry in sujood, if you whisper it with trembling lips in the last third of the night, then everything will just fall into place. Like magic, like ease, like miracles raining down. And while yes, Allah is Al Mujib, the one who responds, He can say be and it is, but sometimes we forget the part we are meant to play. Now, let me ask you this. If a farmer sits under a tree, raises his hands to the sky, and says, Ya Allah, please bless me with the harvest, but he never plucks the land, never sows the trees, never waters the earth, and then just waits, will anything grow? No, because duas need a place to land, and effort is that soil. Sometimes we say, I have been praying for so long and nothing's happening. But look closely. Are you preparing for what you are asking for? Are you making a space in your life to receive it? Dua is not a shortcut. Dua is a starting point, a spark, a sign of trust, but not a replacement. Your preparation, your effort. If you ask for a job, have you updated your skills? If you want peace, have you let go of what breaks your heart? If you want success, are you willing to work through the failure? Because dua without movement becomes delay, not by Allah, but by us. So you see, dua is the conversation, preparation is the intention, effort is the action, and together they open the door. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ made dua before every battle, but he also wore armor. He strategized, planned, and fought. He didn't just stand still and wait for the sky to shift. Why? Because Islam doesn't teach passive hope. It teaches tawakkul. Trust in Allah while trying your camel. Maybe right now you're making dua for something so deeply, a relationship, a dream, a healing, a chance, and it hurts. It hurts to keep praying with no sign, to keep trying with no result, to keep hoping with your hands feel empty. But listen, dua moves things you can't see, while effort moves the things you can. They are not separate, they are partners, and when they align, that's when doors open. And even if it doesn't come in the way you imagined, even if it takes longer than your heart can bear, know this: Allah sees you trying. He sees your planning. He hears your whispers and counts your footsteps. He might not give you what you want, but He will always give you what you need. So don't just pray, prepare. Don't just wish, work. Don't just wait, walk toward it. Because maybe the answer to your dua isn't no. It's just not until I see that you are ready. Let every prayer in sujood be followed by a step. Let every whispered hope to be matched with action. Let every dream you ask for have a version of you who's ready to receive it. And remember, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to try again and again and again. Because prayer is your light, preparation is your map, effort is your journey, and Allah is always listening. Don't stop. Your time is coming, in His way, in His timing, and exactly how your soul needs it. Tie your camel and then trust Allah. Allah Hafiz.